Now, what we're not doing here is technical. We're developing a feel, a muscle memory that's going to give you full control over what you're doing with this club and knowing where this club's at through your swing. The shank. Some think it's embarrassing. Some think it's frustrating. Me, I think it's awesome when it happens to my buddies. Nobody fixes a shank the way I do. So if you're ready to stop shanking, let's just get right into it. When players start shanking, they start changing everything. They change their setup, they change where the ball position is, they're changing everything. You've been playing golf this way for so long, hitting so many good shots out of your setup position you're already in. So why are you trying to change it now, just because you hit a couple bad shots? These 2 ways that I'm going to teach you how to do it, you won't have to change anything. In fact, we're going to start by just getting you back to neutral, making sure you're square in your setup. Ball just front of center of our stance, feet shoulder width apart. Put a little bend in our knees, stick our butt out until our arms hang. Where our arms hang is where we grab the club. Our hands just set central right here. They're going to sit just about even or just slightly in front of the ball there. But we're not pressing and we're not leaning back, letting them hang naturally. Setup, neutral, square, stress-free, ready to swing the club. So the first fix I have, and it's a good one, and it fixes so many people with their shanks. So the shank's happening because we're hitting the inside here, right? So I teach them over-exaggeration. Hit the toe, like out on the toe. Can you do it? Can you control your club to hit the toe? Because if you can, well, unintentionally hit the inside, and you can intentionally hit the outside, you can intentionally hit the middle. All right, so these are just little swings here, and you're really trying to hit the outside and the inside of the ball. Outside of the club, inside of the ball, to see if we have control of where that club face is traveling. Perfect, straight right. Now I want to keep our hips moving through this because that's the natural movement that we're always going to want. And just hit a bunch of them. You want to take it a step further? You want to take a full swing and try to hit it off the toe? That was like straight right. So now that you've controlled that, now just hit the middle of the face. So here's what you just learned without being all technical. You just learned how to get the club from instead of going here to now you have the club here. So what's the goal? The goal is now that you know how to do both of these, now we just get the club to be right in the middle of the ball. So if you can be here and you can be here, there's no question in my mind you can be here. This sticks right with my thinking, my left, right, center drill also. Same thing. Over-exaggerate left, over-exaggerate right, then you can hit middle. So once you're comfortable here, I would start, again, slow, a half swing, trying to manipulate that face and control which way we're coming through the ball. Finishing with the hips. A lot of shankers like to get their arms involved. We don't need that. And once you're comfortable with that half swing, you can take it up to a full swing. But now here's the deal. If you shank it, you go back to the half swing off the toe. Recorrect that, get that feel back, and then go to half swing off the center of the face, then back up to a full. You're always going back to that over-exaggerated feeling. Now what we're not doing here is technical. We're developing a feel, a muscle memory that's going to give you full control over what you're doing with this club and knowing where this club's at through your swing. So here's the full swing. Tempo, control, hips, you got it. Okay, now if that happened to not work for you, here's my next method. All right, so what are we doing? We're breaking it down. Again, a feel for you. We're gonna start tiny, and I mean tiny. Start with a short backswing, short follow through. It's basically just a bump and run to start. If you can't get the ball off the face with a bump and run, well, how are you gonna do it in a full swing? We start little, then we get a little bigger, a little bigger, a little bigger, and then you're swinging a full swing. Again, at any point you start shanking, you just shorten the swing. Some things that are gonna help. We're gonna really work on rotation through it. Okay, we're gonna rotate our body. We're not gonna throw our arms and let our arms steer this club through. Let the arms follow what the hips wanna do. Tiny first, hips. And you just make it a little bit bigger now. You're gonna wanna take, 5, 10 small shots first, then make it bigger. Don't just go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Handful of small ones, a little bigger, a little bigger. Letting the club set, smooth tempo, not trying to overdo anything. Full control. Again, building the muscle memory that we need, not laying stuff down. You don't have tees and all this stuff laid down for you when you're out on the course. You need to feel it. Once you feel it, you can fix it. Now, if one of these two methods don't fix your shank, don't worry, they will. We're not technical out here. We're not laying all this stuff down. We're feeling it. We're building muscle memory, feeling what's happening, and we're working slow or over exaggerating to find where that center point is. Now that your shank is fixed, if you have trouble with topping or chunking chips, I've got videos for you that's gonna help you out. Till next time, remember, golf is easy. If you just stop shanking, you can stop making it hard. I am the Ick.